All right, so we're down below the farmhouse. You can see it up there. This is down where the creek was coming in. So this is Parkway land over here, and the creek was kind of coming in here. There used to be a culvert and then a real deep stream kind of headed that way. We had that culvert for the first couple years, but what we want to do now is allow this to just run over the surface here. The creek is only wet a couple times a year. So we've graded it with the skid steer here, and we filled it in. We've got a little bit of a swale right here. And then in the uphill portion, this little flat area right there, that's like a little like camping area. But as we come down, we've got our swale down here, and we graded a lot of it so that try to get a lot of the bumps and dips out in here so that we'll be able to plant grass and it'll be very mowable, and will allow for walking down into the trees down there into the creek. So we cut off a bunch of this hillside here, smoothed it all out. We try to stay away from the tree roots there, so that's why we've kind of left a bit of a mound right here. Try to stay out of those tree roots. And then this other draw right up here, so this also had a creek as well, and you can see it's kind of cut in a bit here. So again, what the plan is going to be is right where each of these come onto the property, we'll fill these up with some big rock and some fabric so that it will kind of come out, and then it will run over the land here and then just soak in through the swale. So we got it cut here down the hillside. Our property line kind of runs off that way. We kept our old pitcher pump well, and we've got it graded out here real nice. And then as you come down, just a brief look right up there, there's the house. And so what we want is we want all this to be able to be smooth enough to mow. We're going to keep a little bit of a bank here because we don't want to take all these trees out there. So we'll have just a little modest bank right there, and then we can kind of mow up against it. So, and as the contour kind of comes down here, there'll be a little trail that comes into where it gets pretty narrow. Right down here, and then later this week, I'm gonna take these trees out. We'll get some of this autumn olive out of here, and the trail will go substantially further down there, down to the creek. So that's the plan. Yeah, you can see that actually, you know, there's actually a pretty good trail in through here. It's just got a bunch of trees over it. So we'll get all this out in the upcoming couple of days. This is the old creek bed here. And once the water comes off of our area that we've contoured here, we'll get it to flow down into this little creek right in here, and then that'll keep the trail high and the creek low. It still gets pretty soggy down here, but all we need to do is run a lawnmower. It's not like we're going to be bringing heavy equipment down here.